What's going on, my lit click? As you know, every time you see this face, the queen is in the building. Okay, gonna start out by saying thank you to everybody that subscribes to my channel and just checking me out and giving me a chance. I really appreciate it. For those who are thinking about it, think a little longer, think a little harder, but things are gonna get better, so give it a chance. Okay, here we go. I told y'all that I was going to come back at a later date and give my 2 cents on this Foodie Beauty character. And here we go. Let me hit my cigarette first because this might be a long one. Okay. I'm going to first start out by saying, how fucking dare she? How dare she? I done seen a lot of shit that I didn't want to see, including some rare nudity and all that stuff, flashing and shit like that. I gotta make me an appointment to the eye doctor a little bit sooner than I anticipated, because ever since I saw that shit, my sight ain't been the same, even with my glasses on. But we gonna damn put a pin in that and come back to it. You overprivileged 38-year-old fucking toddler. How dare you go and want to put the hammer down and talk about how you're being bullied and how you're being picked on and how you're being fat shamed and how you're being this and being that and people are wrong. Ain't nobody that say nothing about you wrong unless they are actually fat shaming you or being racist towards you or anything like that. You know the shit that you do to everybody. Unless they're doing those particular things to you, then nobody's doing anything wrong to you. People are just trying to enlighten you. As a 38-year-old, you should be already there. You should not be sitting throwing big ass temper tantrums because shit doesn't go your way and living your best life. Are you going through a midlife crisis at 38? That's why you started with the tattoos and all the piercings. And yes, I said that I have piercings. I have several piercings. I have a few tattoos, but those things were acquired back in the days when I was going through those phases, like teenage years. Yeah, those times. I am years old, older than you, and there's no way in the hell that if I didn't already have this shit, that I would start going to get it. So let's get to the situation that's really at hand. You filthy. You nasty, you filthy. And anybody that has called you a pig was not wrong, because you are a fucking pig and you wallow in your filth. You pay about, what, $2,000, $2,500 a month to squat. Squatters live for fucking free. And you're living like a squatter. You and your son, Pete. Yeah, I said your son, because that's exactly what the fuck he acts like. Instead of the grown man that he is supposed to be, he is your yes man. And his yesing to everything that you say and do will categorize him, just like you have been categorized. You've been put to the land of misfit ass people. Now look at that fucking house. What overprivileged person that you're hot, everybody wants you. No, everybody wants you to clean that nasty ass house up. Everybody wants you to wash your own ass. Your hygiene is pathetic as your fucking way of living. And that's sad. It's sad to say you are a fucking woman with the hygiene of I don't know, with the hygiene of a fucking pig, I guess you could say. Okay. And then you have animals. I have animals in my house, but I guarantee you, my house is clean, and a house tour is coming. My house is clean, and if you ever came to my house, you would never know that I had animals in there unless my animals presented themselves, because you would never smell them. You would never hear them because they know how to behave. And that's just it. I was over it when you said it was about 16 degrees outside there in Ottawa and you have fruit flies. No, sweetie, those were not fruit flies. Those were filth flies, aka blow flies. Those were flies that land on things and lay their babies. Those are the kind of flies that you have in the villa. And it's got to be due to filth. Who in the hell got flies in their house in the wintertime? Oh, the motherfuckers must have hibernated right there in your house. And as soon as you turn your heat on and get the temps up warm enough for them to come out, here they come. She hits the cigarette again and exhales. Round two. And for you to, oh my God, it just beseeches me for you to have, I will give you, you have so much motherfucking, oh, I ain't gonna say self-esteem because your self-esteem is goddamn shot just like that nasty ass house. But you think you're the shit and all that in that manner. Well, you got self-esteem in that manner. That you think you're hot, you think you're pretty, you think you're this, you think you're that, and any man would want you and this. That may be true because they say there's somebody for everybody in the world. But you're going about it the wrong way, sweetie. When you have to pay them to be with you, then no. And he does not want you. He wants your money. And that's just it. And you're overly obsessed with a person that has literally told you to your face and told your platform and his platform that never been in a relationship except for 1 week of a relationship. And that was the Toronto trip. You was in a relationship then. Other than that, no relationship. And the things that you say that you have done to appease this thing or whatever is, oh my God, you would think that you were creeping around with Prince Charles or Prince Harry or somebody in the royal family for you to be carrying on like that and stuff. And yes, I am sweating. I got a little bit of perspiration going on to my forehead and my face. That's fine. You can come at me if you see me. You can come at me for my looks. You can come at me for my sweat. You can come at me and call me poor and everything because everybody knows that you fetishize men and other things and stuff based on ethnicity and all that. So by me being this beautiful brown skin that I am, you would automatically, I'm a bum, I need to go get a job, this and that. Let me tell you something about me, baby. I can give you a job. Yes, I can. Cause unlike you have the Beezer Show LLC, but I have the A Thurman LLC Incorporated. Yes, ma'am. So what you're degrading yourself for YouTube for, that you're getting in a month, the check that you're getting from 1 month from YouTube, yeah, that shit comes to me in about 1 week. So, and yeah, I get up off my ass if I want to. And I actually pay my taxes, which is something else that you don't do. Don't you know you can't get the government's money without paying the piper? You're paying the wrong piper. You're paying your little El Shami, little la la la, little you're paying him. But the piper you need to be paying is the one that's gonna keep your ass from behind them bars. Cause guess what? Once the crown lock your ass up, ain't no paneer, ain't no tikka masala, ain't no pizza, ain't no none of that shit. Ain't none of that. They don't serve those things behind bars. None of it. Think about it. Think about it real hard. Think about what you say and what you do, and then think about the deplorable conditions in which you live. And if it wasn't for the people that entertain your silliness, then you probably need to be living outside. They probably need to stop entertaining you so your shit can get put out of the villa. You can live more cleanly outside because it's a wide open space, so you be able to spread all your garbage out and shit and make it look like it's clean. Yeah, that way, baby. But until then, you need to keep your fat ass fingers out your nose and keep that middle one out the air, telling everybody to fuck them because you don't need them. Because in actuality, baby, you need every fucking body that entertains you. Everybody. Because if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for me making this fucking video that's finna get your nasty ass looked at about another 1,000 or so more times, you welcome. You stay in the villa for another month, bitch. On me, that one on me. Yes. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Queen TG. And I eat, but not like you. Oh, and stay black, too.